So yeah, but that's that on that fight. I'm gonna go ahead and scrub through a little bit more. They ain't open yet, bro. Alright, so let's see what kind of team composition we get this time. I actually remember this game, and I hate this Ash with a passion. I hate her, or him, or whatever they was.
Let's get to work.
I remember this game vividly because this was one of our better, I would say, more calm and collected games where we was also in an environment of
Introducing your champion.
environment of chaos.
I'll put the kettle on for any survivors.
So yeah, we obviously in a prayer lobby or whatever type of top tier lobby because I don't even know what them
You
symbols
look
meant.
so shocked.
I'm actually kidding, but you know what I'm saying.
No such thing as
So in the
idling, ladies.
controller is Jump Master. Where do you think you should land on exactly? The controller player really can't do nothing but scan for the ring, so you should land on a ring console instantly. Land on the ring console. You don't know where to land on the ring console.
You're just another KIA on my resume. No such thing as idling, ladies.
And so knowing what I said earlier about landing contested, I'm gonna make you land contested. So if you do choose to land somewhere that's contested, the only possible issue it could be with the third. The third might not want to land contested, but as far as I'm concerned, you only need to land on a ring console. Clear the teams out. Scan for the next circle. You got early kill points. You got good position, possibly God position, depending on, how you play your hand. It is what it is, and you just follow your teammate. But me personally, I don't prefer to land on things like that and then, like have to run and find loot like this. I usually like just landing face first on a pill, honestly. Especially if it's a string of two or three pills, you instantly get in the gun. And see, if this would have been a contested drop, they probably would have landed in here versus us. We didn't make it, so we kind of had to spend how long it's been? At least 20, 30 seconds just running. So all of our loot time is over with. But look, there go this ring console.
Is on your map. Have a look, s'il vous plaît.
Like right here, right? This is a tip that I think people just swept under the mud.
Is on your
You
map.
can hold
Have a look,
your
s'il vous
loot
plaît.
button and just continually loot. Like all the double backing and circling and stuff like that. Stop doing that. Hold square and just rip the whole pill apart. You just dropped. You don't have nothing. Take all that shit. And then you can think about what you want to drop later. You know what I'm saying? You could go ahead and, like, while you're running, like now, open up the bag, drop, drop, drop. There you go.
30
You see all this
seconds
run
left.
time right here?
We're so
This
close.
is time where you organize your bag. You just running straight. You feel me? It ain't nobody around. Ain't no reason for you to not be in your bag. You feel me?
Ordonne derrière. Light ammo here.
Choosing to run all heavy.
Hop up here.
You feel me?
Barrel stabilizer here.
Now, me personally, I tend to always know what I want before it even gets started. So, like, You see me over there on the left typing in what weapons that I want. So if I found a skull piercer before the longbow, I kept it. You know what I mean? If I found an energy mag, I kept it. I might not drop on a Volt, but if I drop on that P2020 for perfect example, I still have an energy mag on me. So that when I do finally find a Volt, it's there. You know what I'm saying? So having a knowledge of what you're gonna do, it ain't about a favorite weapon or not, but just, you should already kind of have an idea. You feel me? We ran low on time. Hold on, let me pause that. We ran low on time from having to run to our loot and then having to actually loot, and we behind with the ring. So that's the whole reason I even threw an ultimate. But normally I would not want to do that. And you see how you stop and you in your bag now, and I'm grabbing different loot and stuff. You should have been doing that while you was running. Because when you stop like this and you stand there and you empty out your bag and I run and snatch that mag from you that you wanted, that's why. Like, I don't understand what you waiting for. You should have been dropped that out your bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you don't have to drop it mid loot. You don't have to drop it while you're facing the loot. You want to drop it when you in an empty environment just running. You know what I'm saying? Like how we had ran forward to get to this building.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
And look, you can hear me down there dropping stuff. It's a tip that I gotta learn too, but I do that tip more often than not. So it hasn't affected my games or it hasn't affected how much time it's taking me to loot. And another tip is if you playing an assault character or a support character, you should want to land on your loot band. I don't care what your teammates do. They should be smart enough to hold their own and not push or go contested or too contested. And if you're dropping contested and you deciding to land on your own pill, that's something you might want to call out way before you even jump out of the plane because that's a very dangerous situation. But it will cut your loot time by like 70%, man. Right here, open space. Empty that bag out. Like, just check your map. You don't gotta look at them, you feel me? So look, not only do your map got a lot of information on it, but the entire information chart of the HUD, the entire HUD is all pure information. The questions that you have are answered either in the top right or in the top left. You want to know what direction they in? Top middle. You want to know where your team is or what kind of land marks you around, what kind of mass, like if it's a rock or something, look at the map. How much time you got to the ring? It's right there. You feel me? How much time you got until it get close to you? Start developing different things in your head. Like if the meter halfway full and I'm not in the ring, that should be so focused at that point. Get what I mean? Especially late game scenario. Bottom left corner, you see anybody's health bar getting too low. Like a shield on your team getting cracked equals, regroup. In my opinion, depending on the situation and how much chemistry you got with your team. Like this team got a random included in it, and we not that much chemistry right here. So if anybody get cracked, especially with smaller shields, we should be regrouping and rethinking. You know, no ego trips. They tell you about your ammo count, your ultimate, everything right there. I see you got 4 arc stars. 2 arc stars too many. Because the reason I'm saying that is because one, your ultimate is not even gonna let you throw that. And then two, you're gonna eventually go in your bag and empty those out. So just never pick those up.